Oh, Rufio Jones. Hey, we already live, baby.
Oh,
Welcome.
look at
Oh shit, you just went in high speed, fast motion.
that.
I think you
What up,
sound.
though?
What up, though? I think you sound good though, so that's a good thing.
Excellent.
What's good on this young Saturday for you, sir?
Man, well, first of all, I apologize. I was trying to put that kid down for a nap, and he was just like trying to do everything but that, even though he was very sleepy. You know what I'm saying?
Have you
So
have you tried lean?
not yet.
Okay.
I figured like it's something like I gotta get a taste of it first before I like just give it to him. That's what I do with everything I give him. I try it first. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta try that lean first.
Yeah.
Quick question. Can you
Yep.
see? Can you see the stream screen?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. That means I've
I
shared the
think so.
screen properly. Let's go.
You did it. You did it. You did
We're
not. You did not break anything.
we off to the races, baby. We out here. We doing everything correctly. Woo!
Well, I mean, let's not say that.
Well, yeah, everything within the context of this podcast, maybe.
There we go.
In life, woo, your boy's off base, but it's all good. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
dog. Straight up.
Oh man, I see you got the Superman logo on your sweater there.
Yeah, man. Like only because I'm this the reason I'm wearing a hoodie is because like I know it's hot outside, but like I'm still cold. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if it's like 75 degrees outside, like to me it feels like it's about like 60 in the crib.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I just got to put something on. You know what I'm
Do y'all
saying?
do
So
y'all
like,
do y'all have like vines and stuff on the crib? Like, do y'all not get a lot of direct sunlight on the crib?
oh no, like we don't have nothing like that, but like a lot of times I end up still keeping the curtains closed because I'm like trying to watch something on TV. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You need your
uh
ambiance.
that's right, right. I need my whole like AMC experience, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm just like watching something real
Oh
regular.
man,
So
if you need your whole AMC experience, that's interesting, man. Do you have like your family in there like spilling shit on the floor to make it sticky, or
well,
talking through the
let's see.
movie?
Uh Thankfully when you have a toddler and a wife, that's just coming with it.
Okay.
All of that is coming with it. I'm gonna put my pancakes on the floor and then eat them off the floor. She's gonna ask me questions about stuff I don't know the answer to because I haven't seen it yet. We're both watching it at the same time, so you like you said, whole experience, dog. It's surround sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's surround food on the ground. You know what I mean? You get the whole thing, whole thing.
That's wonderful, dog. That's wonderful.
Like he'll be like, my hands are sticky.
Dog, what's a that made me think of something that that made me think of something I could share, but I definitely want to hear if you got anything as well. What's the wildest thing you have experienced in an AMC theater as far as like something weird happening, or somebody in the audience doing something weird? What's the wildest thing you've experienced?
Well, I'm sure there's something else, but I can't think of anything outside of what happened with me before.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember what the movie was, but I went to see this movie with my friend and his brother,
Mm-hmm.
and we got like a big tub of popcorn, right? And uh, at the end of the movie,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you good?
I
So
just
at the
my
end of the
brain just
movie,
goes to like immature things when people talk about having popcorn in the movies. Our,
cutting holes in the bottom and whatnot.
exactly. Sorry.
But so if I remember the scenario correctly, like it was the end of the movie, and like we were, hey there, yes,
you so high tech.
right.
You got the
Let me
AirPods.
get my life together right quick. Hold on.
She just disappeared. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see me?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. What's up?
Now we
Wait.
now we can. Now we can. You
Okay, what about
blinking
now?
in and out. We see you. You got on a cool orange
Okay.
sweater that says NASA on it.
Mhm.
Okay. Y'all can see
So,
me?
Yes.
You hear me?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm doing this from my phone.
It looks pretty good. It sounds pretty
Yeah, for
good
It
too.
sure.
does?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I forgot that the boys now have basketball training on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
mornings, which is still mean I don't do nothing. And I was like, I don't do nothing on Saturday mornings,
You ain't
which is
shooting with
not,
them in the gym?
I'm not going to be shooting with them. I shoot with them in the gym a whole nother way. I don't need to.
Right, right.
Like
I
right.
don't need to do
That's
basketball.
fair. That's very fair.
I miss y'all. What y'all doing?
Well, he so he currently is asking what's our crazy our craziest like movie experience. So I was just I was telling him about this time like my me and two of my friends went to a movie. We got this big old thing of popcorn, right? At the
Mhm.
end of the movie, if I remember correctly, like the three of us were passing the rest of the popcorn and be like, you take it, no, you take it, right?
Mhm.
And I remember being like, man, I don't want that, and I did like that, but I unintentionally hit the popcorn
Mhm.
and it flew down approximately 10 rows and hit this couple. Like it looked completely intentional,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So you were
Like
angry to like
no,
hit it to where it hit like
I
10 people. No, I'm just joking.
I
I know
was
it
that's
didn't say 10
I
people.
think
that's what was crazy.
you just
Like
misjudged the distance, right?
yeah,
You didn't.
I wasn't even trying to hit the popcorn. I was like, man, I don't want that. But like when I did like that, it was like I just found out that my powers have been unlocked that day. You know what I'm
Right.
You were
saying?
Mhm.
Dennis Rodman to popcorn.
This is pre coronavirus, clearly,
This
because
is
y'all were sharing
pre-coronavirus, right?
popcorn and right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Though when
Right.
the before times, as they say,
I
and
know.
dog, I was so apologetic because it was the fact that the popcorn, for the most part, stayed in the tub, missed all the other like empty chairs that it
Mm-hmm.
could have hit, and it hit them directly. And I was
Are you
like,
an
oh my
X-Man?
god.
Did it?
Apparently, I
Because
guess.
this sounds like some X-Men shit.
Did
Yeah.
it? Did like a plume of popcorn happen? Like when it
Oh yeah.
hit them?
Like I I
And
knew
then
I was dead.
popcorn must have been cheap too, because you are not like wasting anything at the
That's
movie
right.
theater in 2019,
That's right.
because
That's
Yeah.
right.
it's $100 for a
You re-
movie ticket
yes.
in 2019. You see, I skipped the rest because
That's right.
it stopped at 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
So
Let me.
life has been so like now I like reference everything pre 2019.
hmm
Like,
No,
before
that makes
2019?
sense.
yeah, that I call that one before the like or BC for like before Corona, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 absolutely. Or BP, before pandemic.
That's right, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a better distinction.
People are gonna
So
be like,
Christ doesn't
"You
get
mean
mad
the
at me.
oil spill?" We're like, a different type of oil spill, a different type of spill.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like, this is not like,
Yeah, a spilling of spittle.
yeah.
So
Right.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Well,
This world
okay,
is
so y'all were
stupid.
talking about like crazy experiences at a movie
Yeah,
theater.
Hmm
yeah. Do you have one or a few?
Okay,
That laugh
yes,
was like
yes.
ominous.
Right.
You know, like me. Okay, so I used to, when I lived in Chicago on like Saturday mornings, random Saturday mornings, I used to go to the movie theater, this AMC theater, and I used to buy a ticket for like whatever was showing at that time.
hmm
And then when that movie would go off, I would just go into whatever else was showing, and I would just like I would just watch the movies all
Right.
day. Like I would just go from theater to theater
Nice.
watching movies. And most of those movies were movies that I probably would have been like, I'm going to see that. But all of those movies were like, damn, I would have went and saw that if I knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I knew it existed. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I found some awesome movies like that. But I was definitely on like some old lady creep shit, just like going into theaters and like watching whatever movies and
Right.
getting up if the movie was whack. Like, oh, don't want to be in here, and just going into the next theater.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because it's not weird, but it's human nature, I guess, to just leave people alone when they look suspicious but are not bothering anyone.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, you look suspicious, but meh.
I'm just
What's
gonna leave the area.
what's the worst that can happen? Like, what's the worst that can happen? So, like, the movie theater, the attendants would see me, and they would just be like, okay, like, just kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I
Again,
think,
before times,
Before
before
time.
everybody had a
before,
gun.
right, yeah, definitely, because I definitely could have been like, who the things that people do, I could have been doing anything.
Right. Right.
But yeah, that's one of my most. Well, I used to do that all the time, but that's one of my most like memorable movie theater experience. I saw so many movies. I just would just buy one ticket and then just go from theater to theater until I got tired of being
Right.
there,
Right.
and I would
Let's
just
go.
leave.
Let's go.
I would just leave.
I
So
love it.
yeah,
We got
who
we
is
got
it?
we got Devin that just popped in. Devin, do you have
Hi,
any?
Devin.
Do you have
Sup,
any?
hey?
Hey, what's up? Do you have any crazy movie? It don't even have to be crazy. Maybe just funny movie theater experiences or stories. Things weird happening in the movie theater, or
Um, just looking for a boyfriend, and I don't mean like trying to find somebody to date. I mean trying to find out where this cat was at. That's
right?
Okay, plot thickens. The plot is definitely thickens.
Like somebody went into the theater before you and didn't like you didn't know where they were sitting.
just just no. Was just wondering who he was hanging out with, and so, so I was gonna go see who he went to the movies with.
Oh, so people down here. I see Transformers 6 too. Scoot over.
I went in so many like theaters looking for this cat.
Oh,
Yo.
that is not what I was expecting.
I get it.
No, that's perfect.
What movie was out? Like, what movie was out during that
I
time?
don't know. It was probably like 2002 or something.
Okay, so it was like Fast and Furious. Like, oh yeah, I was definitely at the 3 o'clock showing of Fast and Furious.
See? All
Yeah.
right.
Like,
So, do you know this cat name? No, I'm playing with you.
Dog. That really caught me off guard.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
gonna hold you up. I think it was the delivery that
Mhm.
like really threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
It was just like very super nonchalant. It's like, oh yeah, I was just wondering.
That's
You know,
wild.
and then so I'm like, yeah, you know, she went to get a Slurpee, and it was like, damn, where people
Where'd he
at?
go,
Like, no,
right?
not that. No, not that at all.
No, I was
Oh my
not
God.
invited.
Where is this motherfucker? Where is he?
Get him.
don't. I hope you're not ashamed of it, because you know everybody has a one or two moments where they're doing a little too much.
Yeah. Yep.
We've all been there.
Like I said, it was like 2002 or something.
Yeah.
So sure, I was doing the most.
Yeah, all that was still lawful and legal at that point.
Mhm.
Twitter didn't exist yet, so
Right.
you know, any stalking had to be in real
in
life.
person, in real life, in real life, in real life.
Yep.
Oh my God, that is a
Yeah.
great point.
Yeah.
That is a great
Yeah, I
point.
couldn't. Today I could track his phone, and back then I had to
Right.
just go.
And I can know
Theater after
exactly
theater
where
after
you are.
theater.
Yep.
You wouldn't even have to get up.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, yeah. Today he's not even at the movie theater because, like, now in relationships, like that shit is closed. You lying,
Right.
or it's like that's limited seating. Like you can really like pin people down now. Like, oh, so you went out to eat at what restaurant?
Right,
They're
right.
not doing indoors dining.
Right. Like, it's 3 p.m. They closed 4 hours ago.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They got
Right,
reduced
they have
reduced
50%
hours.
capacity, and think you
Yeah.
can get a table that quickly.
Yeah. So, or
Oh
you
shit.
know, you left your mask where you been.
Right.
Ooh.
You can't get in nowhere without your mask.
Mm.
Yeah, where you been
Mm.
maskless.
I got one out in the streets. They had some at the door. I put on three of
Especially
them.
if you mess around and like always leave the kind of breadcrumbs where like you're the type of person to put your mask on the rear view mirror or something like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a
Every
sudden it's
time.
not there anymore. Like,
Hmm.
some don't smell right.
Mm-mm. No.
COVID sleuths. I love
Right.
it.
Making it easier. It's 50% easier.
Yeah, and I don't really need to see the mask like hanging from the rearview mirror. I don't really.
Mm.
I just feel like your car is a whole cough.
Right.
Like it's a
All
cough.
contained.
Yeah, like when your mask is hanging there, I feel like this whole space is like a cough. You're in a cough bubble.
Mm-hmm.
It's very stressful for me. It's
Hot.
very stressful. It's very
Right. It's like an air freshener, but
Yeah, like
yeah,
but
okay,
like
I feel you.
anti-air freshener.
Yeah, right.
The
Very.
COVID unfreshener.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
want. I don't.
no.
Why is that right there? Can you take that down?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
right.
like right in your face.
Right.
They face
Yeah,
your face.
it's like the vents are right there, and you just.
Blowing it all over the place.
I don't
Wow.
understand.
It's
I
an
don't
air
understand.
dirtier.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I can smell it when we talking about it. Like,
Oh.
Oh my
you
god.
know what I'm saying? Like,
No, you make a great point.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And I don't want to ride with people in the car. Well, I'm already like, I don't ride with people.
Right.
I prefer to, unless it's like I don't have a choice, I don't
Mhm.
ride with people.
Right.
And if you're riding, like I see people driving and their windows are up, they have masks on, and they're just driving around with the mask on. Nobody else in the car, and they just driving around with a mask on, windows up.
With the
And I'm
windows
like,
up.
yeah, and I'm like,
I can't even lie. I was doing that for a while.
don't do that.
But only because I didn't want to keep like putting it up and down when I got out to do shit. But I
Yeah.
definitely was doing.
Well, I was looking at you strange. It gives me like those park in your garage and like try to dive. Like I'm not trying to be morbid, but you know how people like do, like
Yeah.
park in their
Right, they
garage,
kick
turn
the
car-
door down.
Yeah, that's what riding around in the car
Right.
with the mask on gives me. Like,
Hey, side note: will electric vehicles reduce suicide? Question for later.
Oh
What was the
man.
question?
Well, it depends. Like I guess more people just start driving in a lake.
Oh yeah, you right.
Yeah.
I can't do this in the garage anymore.
Right. That was my preferred method of suicide before all these EV
Right.
cars came out.
Right, but since you're making me choose differently, driving a lake.
Lake Superior it is.
Oh no. That was about that issue in the lake. What I remember thinking was like, if something happens to me, nobody's gonna believe that I was just out trying to have fun. Like they're
Right.
gonna think it was suicide.
what happened to you?
I went out in the lake when I shouldn't have, and it kind of pinched me on the ankle a little bit. So I had to run up out of there. But if
You
something
okay?
had happened to me, like
Right.
no one's gonna believe that I was stupid. Hopefully, like,
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is like an interesting like specific worry that you would have living near a lake that like, if something just happened to you, like what's the conclusion to be made? That's
yeah.
Was
Right.
it on purpose? Like what?
right.
Mhm. I don't know what I would rather them think. Like I was stupid or I was suicidal. I don't even know where to. I guess it's stupid because
A
it's
question mark.
it's the truth.
A question mark. It
Like
would
so
be a big
so just
question mark.
assume stupid first.
Yeah,
I'll always go with that.
Okay.
just a dumb. I'm glad you mentioned about the mask because I'm about to drive an elder. We're about to go hike a waterfall,
Hey.
And I definitely have my mask sitting up there, and I don't want that up there for that sister. God, you give me so much to think about. Life
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah, cuz I'm just like it's very for me, you know. I mean, when you see a mask now, if it's not in a package or a box, you're going to assume it's used. And it's like just throw it away if you're not using it right now, or throw it away, or you know, like I am a masker. I don't know if that's the correct term because I know we have anti-maskers, so I
Right.
Right.
guess I'm a masker.
Or
Mhm.
you're
But
just a person. I feel like you're either a regular person or an
or
anti-masker.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay. Good point.
okay. Good point.
Mhm.
But as far as in the car, like the mask, well, we only use, except the children, we only use the disposable mask. You know, like I buy boxes of masks and I
Hmm.
use it for the day and then I throw it away,
Hmm.
or I just change it or whatever. And but they're out of sight. Like you don't know they're, you don't know they're in there. Like they're like in a box in a trunk.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh,
and so I just because I feel like a mask is like panties.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
like how would you feel if you
yep,
just saw somebody drawers hanging from the mirror?
yeah, like
Like,
I feel like it's
yep.
I feel like it's an intimate piece of something. 'Cause it's right,
yeah.
like it's doing the most intimate work. So I
See,
feel
now I like it
Right.
more. Like you said that.
Wow.
I am. This is
so
cool
it's
now.
like you know people looking in the mask to see like did you sneeze or did I don't know. I don't know.
No, you
Nobody's
make
doing that
great.
but me. But anyway.
Quick,
You're
So
quick
giving us
it's
a lot to
sidebar.
Just
think
all
about,
on
though.
people's cars.
it is.
I'm
So if
a
you're coming to pick me up and then I'm walking to the car and I was super confident about going with you, and then I'm walking to the car and I see the mask, I might be like, hold on, I left something in the house. And then I'm gonna go in the house and I'll be like, damn, the house burning down. You might as well leave the fire department.
I
Yeah,
catch you later.
yeah, you in the fire truck lane.
Right,
You
like
should
Oh
go.
shit.
you know what? I just find an excuse. Like you know what? I forgot I was supposed to be baking these cookies. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just not gonna be able to. I'll meet you there. Like,
Hey, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back and never come back. So I don't know. It's probably not that serious, but that's just me. That's
Hey.
just me.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm.
You out here,
You gave me a lot to think about.
you really
So
out here
y'all
like
not
looking up
going
people's
on a hike?
windows.
Yeah, we're about to go to this place called Canyon Falls. It's a big old waterfall. I don't understand how people get to like just walk in nature. That's so dangerous all the time. Like anybody could trip and fall. Like there's no rails or anything. I'm just so impressed. Like the Grand Canyon or something. You know, like they don't put up rails or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And people are just like trusted to go on their own and take care of
Yeah.
themselves and be responsible unto their own
That's
livelihoods.
gonna be cool. You know, it's making me think because I'm a country girl for the sake of this conversation. I'm in the country, but that singer, I mean, not a she was like a singer, producer, da 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 da. She was like from overseas. She died like some months ago. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What was that? What was her
No.
name? She died. She fell off a cliff.
Oh no.
Yeah, what was her name? And it was
I
so
don't know who you're
bizarre.
talking
Hold
They
on.
about.
were like,
I'm
she
trying to
died
I'm
doing
trying to
what she
Google it.
loved most.
Now
And she
that's
fell
that
off a
sounds
cliff.
familiar. When you say that part,
Yeah.
that's sounding familiar.
What was her name? She was like,
What?
everybody loved her. People were like, tributes were pouring in. She was a producer, singer. Like,
Well,
she did all of her own stuff. Pixie, Mixie, Moxie. I don't know. She was from overseas.
Oh wait, was it Sophie?
Sophie.
I didn't
She,
know that's how they
she
what
died.
fell
she do,
off.
Doc?
Um,
She fell
she
off a
was
cliff.
I think yeah, that's what it's Sophie Trans icon and Grammy nominated musician falls to her death at 34 in terrible accident.
Yep.
What
Hmm.
is it? Slipped off a balcony, or is it something different? Because you said cliff.
Yeah,
I,
her friend, one of her friends or somebody close to her, I guess they were with her. Their poster, their information said she died doing what she loved most. Whatever they said, she fell off a cliff because that stuck with me. I was like, what the fuck? How did
Right.
that lady fall off a cliff?
I feel like it might be a separate person though, because I feel like I heard about that too, like somebody like falling off of a specifically a cliff, and
Yeah,
this is saying like balcony.
yeah, I don't know if they trying to clean that up, but I feel like it was that Sophie. I feel like it was Sophie. But they fell off a cliff, and I was like, what a fucked up way to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on some leisure. Like I'm chilling,
I'm
and
That's my
now I'm
least
dead.
getting hurt when you're trying to have fun. That's my least favorite thing.
Oh my
dying
God.
when you trying to have fun. It's my least favorite thing. Like, I was trying to have fun and I died.
I died.
God dang it.
Never
Not again.
He said, oh,
Yeah,
my
this
God.
is a cartoon that Looney Tunes like edited out. Like they didn't. They didn't mean for us to see that. But yeah, it fell off a cliff. So I don't know. It's tricky. Nature is tricky because you could just be chilling. Like you go out in nature to chill, and anything can happen. A bear,
Mm-hmm.
a poisonous snake.
All of
I
my
don't know.
all of my anxiety and apprehension with just being out in nature is all stuff like that. Stuff that probably won't happen, but like it just
Yeah.
keeps me like I ain't going hiking no time soon. No.
Small chance. You never know. It's a small chance. Allergic reaction, poison ivy. And
Right.
Right.
because we in the country. Bee sting, and I'm just trying to have fun.
Twist your ankle and you can't make it back to the car.
Oh my
Make it
God.
back. It's
Oh my
a
God.
lot to consider.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna have a great time. It's gonna be
Okay, good.
Right. We talking about all this incredibly ominous stuff before you about to go on this cool
Or
hike.
I'm gonna take great pictures and everything.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Devin, you hike often, right, Devin?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have hiking boots or hiking gear or anything. I'm just like if I got 2 legs and 2 feet, all I gotta do is make it back. So,
I like
I went out with some girlfriends and they had a bell on their backpack,
Oh wow.
and it's supposed to like make too much noise for the bears to come around.
Oh really?
Hmm.
Bears.
And that's the heart, huh?
Bears are deterred by noise.
By noise, apparently. But that's the thing you gotta learn. Like, all right, if it's a cougar coming, don't turn your back. If it's a bear coming, make noise. If it's a, like, if it's a wolf, put your kid on your shoulders. Like, it's too much stuff to remember to have to do.
What?
Not to die by nature.
I'm like, can I just get like a suit of armor? I mean, I guess that'll make the hike uncomfortable. Never mind.
When it's humans, it's like it's a whole bunch of humans, so you got to worry about so many of humans and all the variables. But when you're out in nature, it's like maybe just like a bear, like one. So
right. Right. Hopefully you won't encounter more than one bear on one hike.
Yeah.
One bear per hike, please.
At most.
one
and,
bear, one cougar.
Stay out of their cottage and don't eat their porridge.
Right.
Stay out their
Don't
beds.
eat the porridge. Yeah, stay out their beds. Don't sit in their chairs.
Don't touch the chairs.
The chairs. Don't go upstairs to the bedroom in the bears.
See, this is just more stuff to remember.
Yeah.
Like, make noise. Don't lie in their beds. Don't turn your back. Don't run. Put your kid on your shoulders. Got it. Got it.
Oh my God. That is so silly. The 3 bears.
Well, friends, I'm going to go start this hike. I'm going to go pick up my gal pal in about a few minutes here. But it was nice to meet you, friend.
You too. I cannot wait to hear and see your adventure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Devin is Icy Plunder on Instagram. If y'all want to follow Devin, anybody watching, if you want to follow Devin, Icy Plunder.
Are you gonna do stories today? Are you gonna make an Instagram story today?
I probably will, just because the woman that I'm with, she likes to do that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watch out for that bear.
Right. That's when I'll pull my phone out.
Right. Pull your phone out, but also make noise.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, be safe.
Hey.
Though.
But yeah, have a great rest of your day.
You too. Have a great hike.
Peace.
Oh man. I
Oh,
thought you met Devin before on the last one that you came to, or maybe you
I
got cut
couldn't
off so
tell if that was
quickly.
her. One of them I got kicked off. We had a storm. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell if that was her or not.
I think that was the
It's
last the
different.
last one.
It's different on my phone than my computer, but I like it on my phone better actually.
Yeah, I mean it sounds good, it looks good.
Good.
I
This is the
think
new move then.
I think everybody else is using phones too. Like literally
Okay.
everybody else, like Charles, Kari,
I was
Saran.
wondering about that. I was like, am I the only one using a computer? But I knew this morning I wasn't gonna like I knew I didn't want to be in the gym like with my laptop. And I was like, I'm gonna
Hmm.
put this on my phone and try it out. So I was a responsible adult this morning and I did all of the stuff before 5 minutes before time to log in. Like I was like got up this morning was like, okay, do these things.
Hmm.
But I have started back like since the weather's consistent, I have started back like with my run
Hmm.
and stuff. So I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up April through October.
Okay, that I mean
But no,
that's good enough.
yeah, November, December, January, February, March. I'm just however it happens, it happens.
How,
But so now I'm back at getting up at 5, doing my yoga, just
oh wow.
trying to act like I want to live longer.
Wow, yeah, you really out here. You said you getting up at
Yeah,
5 to do yoga,
yeah,
and you
yeah, but
running. You run? Are you running
yeah,
every day?
yeah, I do. I get up at 5, I do my yoga, and then, I get breakfast and get the kids ready. I drop them off. By
Hmm.
7:30, I'm at the park, and I only run at parks that nobody knows exist but old people. I don't like to be around and with people. I'm really introverted in real life, but I don't like working out for me is not a communal activity.
Mm,
I don't want to do and be with other
I
people.
I
Maybe
kind I
one
kind
other
of feel you.
person.
Yeah, one that's max.
Yeah, one other person. But other than that, so this walking trail, it's like 2 miles, but
Hmm.
it's nothing but old people. And, they be like, mind your business, young blood. And I'm like, hey,
Hey,
you don't have to tell me.
right.
But by the end of the week, they all in your business.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
like, mind your business,
I was
old
just
man.
I was just thinking about that because like in Detroit, at least with like actual Detroiters, when people cross paths, we tend to say hello. And I would
Mhm.
assume that's how y'all get down in the South, right? Y'all people
Oh,
acknowledge
for
people
sure.
all the time.
It's too much. It's really too much. It's really, really too much. And you know what? When I was growing up here, I couldn't tell how much it was, but
Hmm.
when I moved to a city, to a big city, and everybody's like, you better not say good morning.
Hmm.
Like,
And you talking
like,
about Chicago, right?
yeah, yeah, like when I
Yeah.
moved to Chicago, they're like, and Chicago's the South too, but some things make it very not southern, and
Hmm.
that's one of them.
Yeah.
It's morning time is for me, and I always felt that way, but because I was raised here, it's just some stuff you can't bypass. Even
Right.
though in the mornings I like to keep to myself for as long as possible, I like to be quiet inside. If you're gonna be around other people, you have to say good morning. You have to act like you have to be ready to have a
Hmm.
conversation at five
Ooh.
o'clock in the morning. You have to be ready,
Ooh, that's
and it's
stressing me
torture.
out. That's stressing me
It's torture. It is
That's
torture.
stressing me out because I could do the hello, but like have to
You
be ready to have a conversation.
you have to be ready to. So yeah, was the weather? They talking about the weather today, and the weather. Like you got to be ready to talk about the weather. You got to be ready to talk about food. You got to be ready to talk about what happened yesterday.
Ooh,
You got to be ready to talk about lunch.
ooh,
Like you have to be ready to do these things.
yeah.
It's very stressful, and then I
Maybe
can
after
tell.
like 2 p.m., but morning
Baby,
anything.
never PM for me. Like, can this be an email? Can you text me? Because I don't want to do this. But I know it because my children, even though I'm quiet in the morning, I did not raise them with good morning. I didn't raise them like that. But
Hmm.
they are naturally first thing in the morning. Mommy, what? What? first thing, like eyes barely open. Yeah.
Right.
Shit.
Do you think they'll give that up as they get older, or you think it's gonna could keep going?
I really cannot tell right now. I really just cannot tell. But for me, because you don't want to be rude to your kids when they come, good morning, mom, I love you. You have to be like,
Yeah.
hey, good morning, love you too.
Yeah, like what can you do at that point? But just
Yeah.
like, all
But
right.
if they keep going, when they keep going, I just tell like now it's like I don't want to talk right now.
Right.
Like I don't want to talk right now.
Do
And
they ever
first
join
I
you in
used
the
to feel
yoga?
yes, the baby all the time. But Titan and Mega, yes, they love it. And I try to get them to do bedtime yoga.
Mm.
Um, so they're not unfamiliar, but I try to do all of this stuff while they're still asleep
Mm-hmm.
because it's the only quiet time that I might have.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I was saying, I used to feel bad when I tell them like I don't feel like talking, but I had to realize like I have to be honest with them about how I feel because if somebody else tells them I don't feel like talking, it might hurt their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And it might really, do something to them. But if they know, like, okay, sometimes my mom doesn't feel like talking and she loves me. So you don't feel
Right.
like talking, then it's probably, okay, I don't want to talk to
Mm-hmm.
you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
But
teaching them
I
to have
use,
realistic expectations for communication with people.
yes. Yes. And I think as parents, we got to do that while they're young
Mm-hmm.
because because now we're the parents and we're still kind of young and
Mm-hmm.
we're still very much going to be who we are.
Right.
So whereas like my parents, I feel like they didn't care how we felt. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you
Right.
think. Or so they just
Mm-hmm.
did whatever. So I think for me it's important to like I have friends who are just like me
Mm-hmm.
who don't want to do all this talking. So if you hear it from me, then you'll know like how to like tone it down when you're
Mm-hmm.
around other people because that
Mm-hmm.
shit can be annoying and it's not personal.
Right.
I think the biggest lesson I can teach them now, which is I didn't really, I mean, I knew this, but 100 years ago when I read the Four Agreements, about not taking things personally, I think the sooner we teach our kids not to take things personally, the better the world will be.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because once they know that, like once adults know that,
Yeah.
it's not personal. Even if you think it's attacking your person, it's still
It's
not
still not
personal.
personal. Yeah.
It's still not
It's still
personal.
not
Like
personal.
I think that's the best lesson we can teach and learn.
Mm-hmm.
And so just making sure that I'm being myself with them. Like I have started saying no, flat out no. No as a complete sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
used
it
to feel like
is.
I had to explain and do, you know what I'm saying? Because they're young.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had to just realize like they're human beings, they're people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Exactly.
gotta learn this stuff like
Yeah.
no and ain't no why, ain't no but, ain't no nothing. No, no.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly, it works.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, she said no.
It
Okay.
works, and if you talking to the right people, it should and could work with adults as well.
It,
Because
yeah,
you know, like you say, like an explanation is not necessary. Like
it's not.
if you say no, that's what it is.
It's a complete sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. No. No. That's
um,
all. Like, like
what you were saying about communication with your kids, it was reminding me of, like, one of those things that I observed as an adult and was like, oh, I get that. I'm gonna try to extend that in, my interactions and with my child, of like that idea of like teaching your kid how to set boundaries, and like
hmm
specifically in the example, like this is the one I always think of like uh the idea of like a relative being like, give me a hug, I want a hug, give me a
Oh,
kiss, and
there
like
you go.
allowing your kid to be like, no, I don't want to do
No.
that.
Yeah. Yes. I'm so glad you said that because just last week at Easter, we were around Seven's side of the family and they are very like aggressive. And they're come here, Seven's too, and they love doing this with babies. My pet peeve is disrespecting babies.
Hmm.
Like disrespecting kids who like toddlers 0 to 5, that's a super pet peeve for me because they really feel like they are just toys or something.
And it
Like they
sets the
don't have,
tone.
and it's just, and so the oh, you spoiled because you don't want to come over here and sit in my lap, bitch. I don't know you. I don't know you, bitch. I don't know you. Why? Why do I want to come sit in your lap?
Right,
I
stranger.
don't know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
but I'm spoiled. Like, I wish they could, but I'm spoiled because I don't know you, and I don't want to come sit in your lap. I don't like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
they be doing that in front of you too, don't they?
Oh, they used to, they used to, but now it's oh, now we don't. I don't care what you say.
Like,
We don't want they mama. Yeah, their mom. Yeah, you exactly right. They
yeah.
mama what? So I can clear it up. Like I don't when the kid, you know, like families have potlucks or whatever, and the kids are fixing plates and they're like, I don't want this or I don't want that, and people like, oh, you picky. You don't get. I don't eat your food. I don't know what you do in your kitchen. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
And,
and
so,
so
and
it's just
sometimes
like
not knowing to get you sick.
it'll get you sick. And so I was telling Titan, and you know, a lot of times I like to shock grown-ups because grown-ups are used to other grown-ups being on their side, right? I'm not on your side. I'm on the kid's side.
Let's go.
So Titan was asking for some macaroni, and I was telling him because he was like, I love macaroni. I love macaroni. And I was telling him, you love my macaroni that you eat at home because you know what it takes. You know, like you know what I do. You're not going to love. I had to tell him everybody's macaroni, everybody's food is not the same. So don't fill your plate up with a bunch of stuff you think you like because you might not like it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a life lesson right there. That's
yes,
there's a message in that.
yes, you because my mom makes this. I know I'm familiar with these things. I'm assuming I like it, and I have to tell them. Just because it looks like something you know, it looks familiar. It might not be that. So start off with a little
that's
bit.
bars.
You know, start off with a little bit, and if you like it, you can get some more. But if you don't like it, you didn't do too much damage. You didn't do yourself much harm, and you didn't do harm to whoever may have, you know, in this situation, prepared it or whatever. But don't just, oh, I know macaroni. Macaroni. And then when you get to the table, and you take that first bite, you're like, this ain't no macaroni.
It's craft. What is this?
So I'm always, and then with the grown-ups, I'm always teaching them this while grown-ups are around because I want them to know my children know what's going on. So even when I'm not around, don't try to play them. Don't try to play. Don't try to play with them. Like we and that's with food, that's with emotions, that's with hey, don't call my child anything other than their name unless it's something loving. Don't call them spoiled. Don't call them stuck up. Don't call them these things because you're projecting. Because that's how you. This is a child. You taking it personal.
Because you didn't get that love.
Yeah, this child don't know you, hasn't seen you, or just don't feel that connection with you, and that's okay. Like, and that's okay. Why are you taking it personally that this kid don't want to hug you? Why?
Right.
Why are you?
Especially when like the onus is on you to understand you've been here for 48 years. They've been here for 2.
Right.
Maybe act like you've been here for the 48.
Exactly. So I'm just super, super like intentional about that. Like one of the cousins, and this is a grown ass person, and they were like, I was doing something with Seven in the kitchen, and she was like, "Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga." Like she just kept like it was like it was, yes, and she was like, "Oh, you one of them niggas?" Like she was nigga him down, and I'm like, hold on. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, do you talk to people? Like, do you talk to other people like that? Like, I can match your energy right now. I started to not even say nothing, just, bitch, come here, bitch. What you doing, bitch? Like that, like matching the energy.
Right, right.
Like that type of guy look.
Maybe you'll learn if I match that energy. Like, oh,
And
I'm
so it's
fucking
like
up.
that Diddy and who is he staring at? Diddy is staring
Somebody on
at
American
the dude
Idol
from
or
here.
something.
I feel like his name was like Bronner or something.
But
But
you know what I'm talking about, and they
yeah,
just
yeah.
staring at each other. That's my energy. Like,
Mhm.
what you gonna do? Because what I'm gonna do is something different. People don't know. Like, you never know how somebody else is coming, and I think
Yeah.
with me, people never know how I'm coming because I'm so nice and friendly, but I'm waiting. I'm always waiting for that moment that I can explode.
You know,
I love it.
you know what I think about too when you say that. I think like you doing that also has a secondary effect of in those who are willing and receptive to like hear that and kind of spark some gears to going in their own head of like, oh, maybe I need to like reevaluate how I talk to people and how I do things and how I
Maybe I
set my
should do
own
that.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Because like this, what I'm seeing right now looks and sounds real healthy. They doing good. Maybe I need to, maybe I'm gonna
Maybe
ask
I
her
need
some
to.
questions about how she got to that point. You know what I'm
Maybe that's why people don't want to be around me.
saying? Like,
Maybe
damn,
that's why people always get up
I
and
be
walk
shouting
away
nigga
because
at
I come.
kids. Maybe that's what people.
Maybe that's why everybody go in a different direction when
Like all seriousness, like I can't even imagine like being that kind of person that would
I
like
can't
say that.
either.
Duh.
You know what I mean?
Duh.
So it's like, yeah, and if you do that to an actual child,
Well,
please don't be on the internet talking about why can't I get with somebody, dog. Like it's you.
Yeah.
it's them. It's definitely them, and she's
You the
definitely
problem.
single. She's definitely single, and like as an adult, my processing is you will die alone.
Right. And
You will
it's
die alone.
probably best for everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Like
best for everybody. Yeah, but I'm definitely like the kids, and I love teaching my kids out loud too, because a lot of grown-ups think you gonna pull your kids. I'm not a pull my kid to the side, mom.
Mhm.
Everybody in the vicinity getting this, and that's so that's so my child knows that mom is mom, no matter what, no matter where, no matter who. And that's so everybody around them, oh, they mama is who she is, no matter
Right.
what's going on.
hmm
I'm not pulling them to the side to tell them, hey, don't talk about her wig. Sure, it needs washing, but but you know, it's a way to do things. It's a way to say things. And so
Right.
at the same time, I'm letting you know, you and your dirty wig know.
that you're not off the hook either.
No.
You're not off the hook either. You know what I'm saying? So it's an adventure. I'm really loving it. And I really like how the universe gave me kids to really get to dig into people the way that I want to dig into people. You know what I'm saying? Because before kids, I'm looking for ways to be, PC or, just the way that
Mhm.
you kind of have to handle nuances. But with kids, oh, I gotta teach my kids, man. It's not personal.
Right.
Hey man, that's real hot.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing personal,
Yeah.
I just gotta teach the kids a lesson, and you just so happen to be in the lesson. In the lesson. So
you part of the lesson plan.
Right.
part of the lesson. I didn't make the lesson plan. I'm just here to teach. I'm the substitute. I'm just
Right.
the substitute
Right.
teacher. But yeah, I'm crazy. Yep. Yeah, they know.
No,
I'm
no, you do
crazy.
you doing the right thing. I'm taking notes.
Thank you.
Shit.
Full agreement in the back seat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because they know, like, for me, I realized more and more, like, I didn't trust my parents. I just,
Mm.
I don't even know. I didn't trust them. I don't know if I respected them. I respected the the circumstance,
hmm
Mm.
right? I respected the situation. But as far as trust, like, trusting them, I didn't trust them. I don't know if I trust them
Right.
because you when you become an adult, you can see where people are doing the work or not,
Mhm.
right? And so I don't know, in some areas they not doing the work, they not ever gonna do the work, and that's okay. That's
Right.
for them. I get to move accordingly as an adult now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
like it's important for me. It's at 6 years old. I'm not telling my mama this. Like it's starting at 6 years old with what I'm not gonna tell my parents
Right.
about how I feel, what I'm doing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And those are the times where you need to be able to tell your parents, because that's where you figuring life out at.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
realized that with like Titan and Mega, some of the stuff they tell me, I'm like, why you in my mind? Why the fuck are you telling me that? What? But okay, yes, you should absolutely tell me that and take advantage
Mhm.
of
Right.
Mhm.
those moments. Because I wasn't doing that. Like, tell my mama I like who, cause of what, and how old am I, and how, and what? Okay.
And that's because you tried to do that and it was met with a
And
adverse
yep,
reaction.
yep. Adverse reaction, or just shut down from the beginning, which
Oh.
is, kids supposed to be seen, not heard, or,
Right.
grown folks
Mm.
talking, or,
Mhm.
just all the things that they have programmed
Right.
into
Right.
into young children. So, like at the barbecue, my kids eating whatever they want to eat. At the barbecue when I was growing up, here go the kids' table. Y'all eating
Mhm.
hot dogs. Oh no. Oh no. Are you eating hot dogs? You're not eating hot dogs. And
Then they
they
ain't
don't
eating
want a
nothing.
hot dog.
Right.
If they want a hot dog, Chef Boyardee them. But this food here for everybody, are they body? And you gonna put the every on top? Oh, what's the problem? Like,
Right.
what's the problem? Like, so yeah, that's where I'm at. And like I said, I'm just grateful to the universe for giving me more 3 reasons to just straighten people up. You look crooked. I need to straighten you. I need to straighten you. So, you know,
Oh shit. Oh no, that's great.
yeah,
That is tremendous.
yeah. Like somebody say no, that shit mean no.
Yeah.
They said no,
Right.
no.
Ooh.
Like, so anyway, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. I be wanting to be on like a megaphone for kids. Kids be like, yeah, that's right what she said. I
Like
thought you
I've been trying to tell y'all what she said.
Mhm.
know.
But yeah, man,
All
we
this
we don't we
time.
don't like we don't like listening to people that aren't the same age. So it's good that you'll be like, I got y'all.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Because I wish somebody had me. And I
Right. The
remember
advocacy.
the people who did have my back. Like, I remember the people who were like, don't do this, or don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't, the people that
Mhm.
looked out on me. I remember that, my aunties. And I remember the people that didn't.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't fuck with you. I remember you
Right.
was you was crazy
Right.
back then. You were doing this, you was
Like
trying, you ain't trying.
not only do I not fuck with you, but you ain't about to be fucking with my kids either.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
That's the part. Like, oh no, you already improved yours. I need to see a certificate of completion where you went to where you went to
You got
some
some
kind of
training.
training or something. Cause
Uh,
like
we gotta check your references again.
I got to call them right now. Cause you was tripping. You was tripping then. You tripping now. But
Oh my
yeah.
god,
I
that is
wonder if my
wonderful.
kids gonna have some crazy movie theater. Um
I hope so. I hope the world goes back to normal enough where they can get back up in the
it,
theater and see some
yeah, cause
craziness.
the other day I was thinking about how high school now was just the other day I was thinking to myself, high school is a thing of the past. Like
Mm.
like because the kids don't get to go to school now. Well,
Mhm.
it's kind of leveling out, but for like the year and a half, I was remembering like senior year and prom and just high
Mm-hmm.
school.
Mm-hmm.
Even for the freshmen, like the incoming freshmen and stuff, how significant those times were, and how
Yeah.
some kids missed that
The
whole
big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
experience. That's
And
Yep.
some big
they
stuff,
don't get it back.
Right.
and they don't get it back, man. And that's like some of the memory, like when we were talking. Hey, Jody, when we were talking about like yesterday, a lot of the energy around DMX. And we were reminiscing on like when we first heard, when we first
Mm.
got first experiences. A lot of that was with your peers at
Yes.
school, and then like um defining moments. You know what I'm saying? That kids not gonna have. They
Right.
not gonna have them. They missed them. Y'all, it's a superstar. This is Jody.
What's up,
Jody
Jody?
Boy is one of the best MCs in the city.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spit something, Jody. Spit something.
No,
Will you,
you ain't gotta say it with a question mark.
Y'all in my AirPods.
you fit? Oh, my bad.
You know, I do the Eternal Invite podcast. It's on third. Well, it's on Saturday morning now, but it's usually on Thursday. But these are the best MCs in Detroit.
What?
And music
Oh,
producers, and Kyrie runs the news station in Detroit.
She's
Here she go.
giving us.
Here she go
Y'all
lying.
hold on, let me take these off. Okay, can y'all hear?
Yeah.
Yes.
How you doing, Jody?
Yeah. Hey, what up, Jody? She lying about everything except what she said about you.
Hold on, speaker
So-
off. Wait, okay, wait, speaker off. Okay, what about now?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
You might be frozen
Okay.
though. Oh wait, there you go. There you go. You moving?
Okay, yeah.
How you doing, Jody?
What up, though?
What's good?
What up, though?
Jody, I'm gonna send a link. I don't know how to do it while we on the thing, but I'm gonna send y'all a link to all of Jody's stuff. But Jody really is like top 2, and he not 2.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And they are top 2, but since it's 2 of them, I don't know how to put that. But I'm gonna
She
link
talking
y'all.
about him.
Get out of here.
But Jody's also a dynamic basketball player and basketball
Hey.
trainer and basketball coach too. Cause you're like, how did Jody just pop up in this?
I was coming to speak.
Right?
Oh, snap, she over here on the whole conference.
Yeah, man.
Ain't no reckless, dude.
No, you're not reckless.
You know, if they come over and start blurting out stuff and saying things that
It wouldn't even matter.
Right. It would have all been within the terms of service. So it's all good.
Right.
all right, y'all.
Good to
Be
see you.
good
Good to
out
meet
here,
you.
man.
But I'm gonna link y'all together. But
For sure.
yeah, I was thinking yesterday about like my first CDs, or when I first heard DMX, and when I first saw him in that bathtub full of blood, and I'm like, what this nigga doing? Like,
He on one, dog.
Right.
when I,
Yep.
you know, his voice, just all of it, it's ingrained. Like I didn't feel. Well, actually, last Saturday, one of my friends texted me, and he's like, "Did DMX die?" And I said yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I never went back on it because I felt like he left last week, and
Right.
I felt like the rest of this was just, family got to say goodbye, just little nuance, just little things. But I felt like he was gone last week.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch any other verses yet. Like
Right.
not.
Wow.
And I know, right? And I just had a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Right.
How was
What
how
was
was
the
it?
What was the verdict?
Yeah. I said to myself, "Oh, this is how everybody got coronavirus. This is what y'all got corona for." But,
This it? That's it?
so I haven't watched any of the verses yet, but I was thinking about how DMX made it to the South and how we as Southern people embraced him because of the like griminess that we felt. Like,
Right.
Because he wasn't really talking no down South shit. He was just talking like life experience stuff and how that transcended here. And then also how at the time his image wasn't what they were pushing as far as like, this is what a rapper looks and sounds like. Right? Like he was in like
Bald head
like,
dude, no shirt, overalls,
it was
big
like,
boots.
like DMX was in his own. It's
Yeah.
like them, DMX, like other like
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
like even his name, like even having the X in it, like
Mm-hmm.
them, DMX, everybody else.
Right.
His very on his sleeve proclamation of love for dogs.
Yep.
The dogs, like
Not to mention the fact that also like the same people that was saying that he was demonic, that man was probably praying more than they were. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
on wax.
yes,
Right.
yes, yes. So I don't know, man. What a beautiful, beautiful like. What a time to be alive to be able to experience that and have that like the things we got to live through.
Yep.
I don't think that kind of shit is gonna happen again. Like
No.
we lived through the originals. Like we lived through all of the original shit.
Right.
Well, you know, the folks above us lived through the original shit.
Right.
Right.
And then we got the best of that.
Right.
And then I don't know what's after this. I don't know what's after this. 'Cause
Well,
this is foolishness.
hopefully we'll see,
hopefully
or
we'll get to
or
see.
maybe not. I don't know.
No, you're not gonna see it. You're gonna feel it. It's like
Yeah.
now it's just gonna be like the raps are gonna be like in 10 years just like directed at your genitals. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like rap songs is gonna hook up right
It's
to
gonna
your
be
jump.
vibrations that just go into your your
That's
parts.
right.
What will they even be saying in rap? What will they even say? Like lyrically, like what can you say after the songs that are being made today? That like what can you say?
I feel like it's gonna go in this weird like 180 where like they just gonna be rapping about like vegetables, but it's gonna be lists of vegetables
Yeah, 'cause
to very fast beats.
yeah, I was telling Donovan that I done started back being an adult and like my runs and stuff. And so yesterday I was doing my squats and stuff, and I said, I need some music that should help me push through this. And I was finally like, let me listen to Megan Thee Stallion
Mm-hmm.
because so much stuff I'm intentional about. I don't even have to avoid it, but it is kind of like you can avoid it if you're not going for it.
Right.
You don't have to hit like it's not like
Yeah, that's
shit
real.
on like if you. I don't listen to the radio, so it ain't like I'm just hearing,
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
just
like
accidentally.
99% of it. Like if you were
Right,
listening to the
like-
radio, you be up on a lot of it.
Yeah, and so since I don't listen to the radio, I wouldn't know unless it got dropped in my lap. So I was like, let me go see what she be talking about on her rap because some people saying she can rap. So let me see, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. And so I was listening to the raps, and I'm like, okay, some stuff not for me, and that's fine.
Right.
But I can see how she creates for a population. Like there's a
Mhm.
population of people. When I'm listening to the lyrics, there's a demographic that they own this. Like this what they own, and if they not own it, they want to feel like it. So they listen to this.
Right.
So I totally get now. I was like, I don't know why they own this. I don't know why they want to feel like this, but I get it. Like,
Right.
like I understand. But it was all of the for me that I just couldn't. Are you gonna ask to death? Like,
I'm
Are you
gonna reserve comment because I got some, but none of them have been made public. So I'm gonna keep it that way.
but I was definitely like lyrically listening. Like she'll say like 3 words in a row that I'm like, yeah, and then that 4th word I'm like, nah. It'll be like, let me give y'all an example. It'll be like, let's get this money. I'm like, yeah, on his dick. I'm like, no.
It's coming back to the genitalia too often.
It was just, I'm like, it's every time. I'm just, it was always coming back to, I can't do this. I'm not gonna be able to.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna be able to scam him. So I'm not going to be able to to spend his whole paycheck on my outfit. I
Right.
don't want to do that. I don't want to spend your whole salary on my outfit. No. I would like him to pay my rent.
Hey. Hey.
But I would also like
Hey, we got
to
Charles.
buy lunch.
What up, though?
got
Sorry,
Charles.
I'm a whole hour late this
Yeah, I was
morning.
gonna say like I'm probably about to call it in a minute.
My
But hey,
bad.
but we got Charles up here though. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey, Charles.
59, the clock is ticking. My bad. How everybody doing this
No, you
morning?
good. You good.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Everything.
Oh, I know.
Man, we was talking about hiking,
That's a very big
movies.
statement.
We've been talking about parenting. We've been talking about all type of shit.
Word, my bad.
But I do like the Saturday morning pod. I do.
Okay.
For me, because the week is just so crazy for me. It's just so crazy. Saturdays and Sundays, where like I said, this morning or Saturdays, remind me, y'all, because I put the boys in basketball, and then I was like, wait, they got basketball.
What?
I put them in basketball.
What I'm thinking about doing, and this might be overextending, but I might still try. I might do 2 a week.
Well, I can
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
do weekends. So
Okay.
weekends for me, I'm here for the weekends.
I
And
might-
Thursdays when I can.
Yeah, I might do 2 a week. So really solely so that we can get you in here more often. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the week is tricky.
It's so crazy, but yeah, I still every Thursday I'm still shooting for it.
Okay.
And you know what? Thursdays will probably open up more for me too when the kids get out of school in May.
Right.
Okay.
So
okay.
that'll be so May I should be really, really rolling. But you know, the children, you know. Y'all see what these children be doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles, you haven't seen it. We'll have to get it to you, but
All right, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot happening.
Right.
yeah,
I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, we used these children spray painting their initials on the house.
Oh my
No,
God.
the NWO this month.
When you sent that video,
Order.
when you sent that video, the whole time I just had my fingers crossed. I'm like, please don't let them have spray painted on her car, please.
Right.
Lord.
And then you just walk past it, but it was on the tree.
Get my car and went to the tree, and then they gonna put an S on the tree like Seven did it. Seven did it. If y'all saw the video, he in the tub chilling. He in the tub, and it's an S on the tree.
He's like, I'm just trying to get clean, man. I
ain't do this.
Trying to get clean. And so he gonna say, Miles Morales spray paint.
Oh!
I said that was his uncle.
Right.
Bob Ross is doing. Why can't I do it?
Right. He's Spider-Man, baby. He's a hero.
Spider-Man, baby. That's
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
He's a
I
hero.
couldn't be real mad. I'm like, all right.
All right, well that's enough representation for you.
Right. We watching
No more.
right. We watching white heroes only.
Right.
I said the last time you watched that movie was like a year ago. I didn't realize that we had the stuff here at home. I just didn't know. And then when I saw it, I was like, I guess it all just kind of clicked together. Like, okay, that's this into the Spider-Verse.
Right.
You know.
Oh,
That's really, you know, fighting them art classes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you ain't drawing up in a like a controlled environment. You ain't drawing up on the car, on the
trees, on the sidewalk.
Yeah, on the sidewalk or something.
Oh my God.
Right.
Well, snap, man. We're at an hour and 16. I'm gonna call it here. Let me shout out the people in the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get up on out of here. Let
all right,
y'all
go get Megan.
enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. RC Mac Panther 22. Thank you for coming through the chat. Thank you for that host earlier too. I saw that. No stressing. I think that's the homie Paul. Shouts out to him for coming through. Diogen back again.
Tell your coach I said thank you.
Diogen back again. Always a pleasure to see Diogen pop up in there. I think that's everybody that said something in the chat. Thank you again as always. I really love seeing the conversations and the comments pop up. Thank you for coming and watching us talk about something that y'all probably don't even deal with in the chat, parenting, because we talked a lot about parenting. I had a great
Yeah,
time.
we did. Yeah, I did.
You
I
know what I'm
did too.
saying?
But
I
you
don't.
know what? The parenting lessons go for your life.
Yeah, they
Like,
do.
Right.
They really
just
do.
Life
change
lessons.
kid to coworker, kid to
Yes.
person at Starbucks,
Yes.
kid to whatever. Just
Yeah, yeah. You
interchange.
you were dropping the hella bars too. I'm gonna try to make sure I go back and like make clips like
Sticky notes.
for
Right.
you. I mean, you can use them for whatever. I'm probably will post them up, but like I'm gonna make
I,
I'm gonna make the
I
clips.
feel like I missed out for real. I missed out on some jewels because
Okay.
hey,
It's
you
okay.
know, I knows a lot of jewels. Hey, like you said, it's life lessons. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying out here trying to adult, and sometimes I feel like a very small kid. So you know what I'm saying? I need to pick
I
up on
got
these
you.
lessons.
I
Yeah.
got you.
I
I
need to
got
do the
you.
knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Do the lessons. You
Right.
know.
Yeah,
Right.
I got you. I'm gonna have to do something where I make these where I offend old people but rally for the children
Mhm.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go.
on a regular basis.
There
Right.
you go.
Hey, old man,
But
don't ask that little girl for a kiss. She doesn't know you.
There you go.
She doesn't
she
know
does not know you.
you.
Before we get out of here, let's do the shout outs or recommendations, whatever y'all want to do as usual. You can shout something out. You can tell people to go check something out. Let's go around. Let's start with Amanda.
Okay, I want y'all to, of course, turn DMX loud as hell in your speakers.
Mhm.
Turn them up. Park on somebody's church lot and turn it up. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe this week I want to encourage you all, which I know we do. We laugh all the time, but I want to encourage y'all to be intentional about laughter.
That's
Like,
right.
I came here to laugh today. Like, and
Mhm.
so to be super into, I don't know if you got to watch something, listen to something, go somewhere, provide the laughter, be the laughter, but just be super intentional. And I want you to laugh until you cry.
There you go. I'm with it.
Laugh
I like
until
it.
you cry. And then once you realize, oh shit, I'm laughing till I cry, make a video.
Hey.
Hmm
Make a video
Okay.
of yourself laughing until you cry. And then let me know. Like, you can send it to me. You can keep it in the archives. Sometimes with the kids, when they doing like the stupidest shit and they acting mad and they like going crazy, I be like, come look in the mirror. And I make them stand in the mirror with that face.
Mhm.
I keep look in the mirror and have that face until they realize, like, this is stupid. Like, why am I doing this? And then now we can do some work.
Mhm.
Like, now we can do
Mhm.
some work.
Mhm.
Like, now we can do some work. So even in your laughter till you cry, like, record it so you can see yourself and see like what's happening there, and then try to hold on to that because this
There
shit is
you go.
crazy.
Yeah,
This
you're
shit crazy
right.
out here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hmm
Mhm.
See?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Thank you. Thank you. Who's next?
Root for me.
Go for it.
All right, since I'm always shout out. I know I missed a lot of jewels, so as always, shout out to the Eternal Invite for being a good space to get your bars off, have some laughs, have good conversation. Things I'm checking for I liked. Couple podcasts. Shout outs Mike Eagle. He has a good season of what had happened was with somebody I music I've really enjoyed throughout my life. LP from Company Flows. He doing a deep dive into his career, which has been dope. They started off with Funk Crusher Plus right now, so they was talking about that
Mhm.
record, which was really dope. Another podcast I've been really checking out is Dad Pod Rap Pod, I think it is called, and they had
Mhm.
Buck Wild from DITC, which was a really good conversation. So
Wow.
that was really dope. seems like a really good, humble cat for, considering who he's worked with, what he's been involved with,
Mm-hmm.
OC, Biggie, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was really dope. And just to piggyback off of what Amanda said, like, really a reminder and it being intentional. You know what I'm saying? And even in terms of like recording your joy and trying to hold on to that because it's a lot of heavy stuff going on right now. And yeah, self-care and addiction is an illness, is a disease. Let's keep that in the conversation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's really sad what happened, and you know that's it's a lot deeper than just like what an addiction or abuse or a substance or something like that. Like, people really having got a lot of story. They got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
background, a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that's happened in their life, and cats are trying to cope, and cats are trying to figure it out. So let's keep that in the conversation and have some empathy
Yeah.
in the world. You
Thank,
know what I'm
thank,
saying?
thank, thank you for saying that, bro. Thank you for saying
That's what I got to say. So like, yeah, let's be intentional. Let's focus on our health. Let's focus on our wealth, and like, let's just keep empathy out there, man. We never know what people are going through, and it's a lot more. It's easy to say people got addictions. It's easy to say people got issues and stuff, but like, let's get deeper than that, and try to have real love and empathy for people. So, you know, people can have somebody to go to when stuff is going down like that. It's heavy out here.
Word
So,
up.
that.
not to get
Word.
too real, but
Yeah,
No,
that's just
no,
where I'm at with
no,
it.
no. Get real.
Right.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
real.
yeah, and in real time, like love and empathy in real time,
Yeah.
That's
like
right.
like now, like in
Right.
real time, like yeah,
Right.
for sure, yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it, yo.
What's up?
Yo, Roof, what you got?
Well, to close it out, it's been a year and some change, and a lot of people during that year and change have been doing their best to either save some money or make sure that they look good when they can get back outside or whatever. Hey man, find the nearest patisserie and just like buy yourself a cool snack. They're
There
all
you
gonna
go.
look pretty.
That's right.
So just pick one. You know what I'm saying? It might be somewhere between $5 and $10, but just go ahead. You got it. Like you got something between $5 and $10. Get yourself
Right.
really pretty dessert and just enjoy it, and then
Mhm.
do everything that you were doing before, as long as it was positive. But like for that one time,
Right.
have a good tasty snack.
Yeah, get you a tiramisu or like a
Yeah,
tres leches cake or
that's
something like
right. Right.
that.
Get
Go
some
in.
get some
Real
real
decadent.
unnecessarily expensive.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And have some fun.
Yeah.
Have some
That's
fun.
right.
For me, I think I'm gonna like when I was a kid, I used to sneak and eat these caramels, like
Hmm.
the little cube in a white wrapper. Did y'all eat those? It was just like in a white and in like a
That
clear.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It's just a caramel, like the
Yeah.
clear piece that is like a little square. And I don't know where my dad used to get them from, but he used to bring them home in a brown paper bag. And
Right.
he started hiding them once he realized I was eating them. But I found a brown paper bag one time. It was full of them, and I knew I was like, man, he probably counted these bitches. He probably know, you know what I'm saying? But I ate one and I couldn't stop, and I just ate them all, and I didn't care. Like, I don't know how I'm explaining this. I don't know.
Like you
They're
should
not
you shouldn't
mine.
even be here to talk
I
about that.
shouldn't be here to talk about. And I probably did die. This is probably I probably, back. Like what you call it said, she was not again when she fell off when we were talking about falling off the cliff in
Yeah,
nature.
right.
But I ate the whole bag and I just did not like whatever was in me as a kid. Like I said, I know these aren't mine. I know he's hiding these from me. I know he knows how many of
Hmm.
these are in here, but I want them. They're delicious. And if I die, I'm dying happy. So
Hey,
I'm probably gonna go find those this week.
Boom.
hey.
That's
And
what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
By the way,
that's what I gotta do.
check out From a Brown Paper Bag, a collection of thoughts, stories, and ideas by Amanda Frey.
Wow. You know
All
what? I
right.
didn't even do
Bomb.
that. But you did.
Bomb.
That was sweet.
Bomb. I know.
Okay.
That was
That was
slick.
sweet. You see what we
Slick.
doing here?
That was very
It's
smooth. Doc with the extra lob. Let's go.
no.
Let's go. The very smooth lob.
Right.
Let's
Right.
get it.
Well, man, that is great. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you everybody again. This has been Eternal Invite. We will catch you definitely on Thursday and probably again on Saturday. We're gonna check this out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, folks. Catch y'all later.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Peace. 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 Peace.